Hi guys, welcome back. Season 3. I think it's going to be game over before the end of the season. But we'll see how things work out, see how things pan out. Both our drivers are doing pretty dog shit. Lara should be doing a lot better than she actually is, but what can you do? What can you do? So we're going to go ahead with Milan. We'll have to select Wanchai. It's our best bet. We're going to lose 441,000 after this race at least. It's more likely going to be 800 odd thousand, but never mind. But we are in Milan. There's a good chance it's rain. It's Northern Italy. Northern Italy's not exactly the best place in the world for weather. It's a little bit like Britain. It's up in the mountains, a little bit colder, good chance of rain. So hopefully, if there's rain, we can win this. We do better in the rain. I don't know why we do better in the rain, but it is pretty much standard. Our only win this season, our only top 3 this season, has been, well, in the rain. And we got a first and third. Do you remember that first race of the season? Everything looked so promising and it's all gone to fucking shit since. Yeah, I remember that. Your feedback's gone down apparently. Nice. It's good to see, I guess. Just going to have a slurp of coffee. I've got a coffee today, not a tea. I was fancy changing it up a little bit. Let's have a look. Weather forecast. Go medium. I have a quick slurp. It looks like we're going to have to go low speed corners into the top speed a bit more. Maybe have some oversteer. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm sort of angling towards. I wish they had a way of sort of saving your car setups. That would be good, wouldn't it? If they just save your car setups for each race as opposed to having to fuck around with it every time. Let's lean that way a bit more. See how you feel about that. Go medium. Let's head in. Take the practice. Take the practice. So, off you fuck, mate. Onto the race trim. Go 8 laps worth of fuel. Same for you. Off you fuck. I do like saying off you fuck, don't I? Kind of like a Yoda type. Off you fuck. Yoda type thing. I can't do a Yoda. I've never been able to do a Yoda. So, there we go. Let's smash it up into top speed. Lara, I am expecting much better from you this race. I'm sorry, girl, but if you don't do it, I was gonna say I'll cut your balls off, but you're a lady, so I can't do that. I'll cut your tits off. How about that? And again, you never know. She may have had a mistake me already. Let's have a look. Handling superb. Nice to see. Come on. Level 1 race trim is done. So it's level 1 tyres for medium tyres. Happy with the weight distribution? Good. What about your acceleration? You happy with acceleration? Loving the handling. Okay, good. I'm going to keep these guys out for a bit longer. Hopefully we can get knowledge up to 3. And we can bring them both in for the qualifying trim. That's my intention. Not getting enough response out of the corners. Yeah, okay, that's our first complaint, so we will bring you in then. And yeah, we'll bring you both in, fuck it. Let's get this slow down. As soon as Vosu comes towards the pits, we'll get it slow down. There we go. Send out. So good, great, and poor was that? Or was it okay? I didn't see. We'll get you on a qualifying trim straight away. And the softs. So I feel like that and that. Maybe bring it down the top speed a little bit. See how that works out for you. Alright. Lara, great poor. Okay, so you want probably some shorter ratios. Or did she say she was topping out? I can't remember. She said she was topping out. We'll go that way first. You can stay on the race trim for another 8 laps. And on the mediums too. So, that's that. Let's get these guys sent out. On the attack and the overtake. Same for you. Should be able to tell. So what's the fastest lap for Lara? It's 57.184. 57.66. So we'll see how this works out. Obviously with Vosu it's going to be slightly different because it's going to be on faster tyres anyway. Just get a flying lap out. See how this goes. Where's our knowledge? Knowledge is nearly there for medium and race trim. That's apparently a lot worse. Okay, that's fine. We can bring you in. We'll get that resolved. Don't you worry about that. Vosu's setting new fastest sectors, so that's good. So we need to go back down the other way, do we? So we've got great, excellent. Where was the speed balance before? Speed balance was there, so maybe that should do the job. Maybe. 8 laps worth of fuel again. Keep on those tyres. Yeah, keep on those tyres. We desperately want to get race trim and medium tyres up to full before we then send Lara out. So let's bring Vosu in, because he's not happy for whatever reason. So medium tyres. So we're getting both drivers in actually. So you don't like it, okay. That's fine. Just get you back out there on those. Yep. So previous setup was good, great, okay. So he wants a bit more into the higher speed. That's fine, we can go a bit more into the higher speed. Where were we before? There, okay. And then you want a little bit more this way. I know I talk a lot, guys. It's just me. I like to kind of talk to myself when I do this. Plus, it's a bit more boring than just a bit more boring. It's a bit, you know, nicer than me just sitting here and not saying anything, especially as I'm not on the camera. And that is something I'm looking into. My wife won't be happy about it, but it's something I'm looking into, is getting maybe just a cheap camera. I do feel like when you see games like this, having watched more YouTube videos, when you're watching stuff like this, great across the board. It is a lot more entertaining when you do have someone animated on the side. It really is. See what we can do here just to get these perfect, shall we? Let's try that. Let's try that. Just a slight change, it might do the job. What we should be able to get, we've got race trim and mediums onto level 3. We might be able to get level 2 with the qualifying. We're going to easily get level 1. But these guys are just going to stay out now, and then we'll fuck around with things in qualifying. We've got great for Lara. Vosu, we can figure something out for him. Hopefully Vosu's going to get around in time to do another lap, should do. And then that maybe get us up to level 2. I think Lara's going to make it round in time. It might do. Come on, Lara, pull your finger out, girl. Can you get another lap in for me, girl? Yes, we're going to get another lap in, so that is good to see. We should get level 2. We're not going to get level 3, but level 2 for soft tyres, level 2 for qualifying trim. That's going to help us out in qualifying, clearly. You never know, if we have to go on softs, then it's going to help us out there. So they are faster, but that's unsurprising. We were absolutely fucking hammering around that track. Bindo Giuliani is apparently the worst driver. We have problems with Giuliani, to be honest. I don't think he's that bad a driver, but looks like it could be a wet day later on today. Here's hoping. So we're going to go with softs and qualifying trim. We want the fastest lap possible. There we go. Car setup. Right, so we need to come back on this. I'm going to keep that exactly as it is. We are going to, though. I mean, what's that? So if we can get this just to go there, was it? Everything else is the same, isn't it? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. That will hopefully get things sorted out. You can stay as you are. Let's take the qualifying. Go on out, mate. Nothing like, I say freshly ground coffee. It is freshly ground coffee. It's been in the fridge for a little while, like a couple of weeks, so it's not exactly fresh. But it's, you know, pretty fresh. Fresher than getting instant coffee. But freshly ground coffee, mocha as well. Oh, can't beat it. Oh shit, I forgot to do the autos, didn't I? I'm sat here lusting over my coffee and I forgot to do this. Perfect and cold, perfect. Despite that, perfect and cold. Nice. Sorry, 1 second, wife's talking to me. What? I leave it on automatic mostly. They say you're better without my help, but I leave it on auto, they do it themselves. So, yeah. Wife's telling me that I'm a shit manager. She's probably right. So it's not a bad lap, considering our car. The fastest drivers haven't gone out yet though, so we'll see how this pans out, shall we? And of course, great, excellent, great. Can't argue with that, can you? We'll stick with that. That's fine. Off you go out again. Same for you. Off you go out again. This time, well, actually, oh shit, water on the track. I didn't see that. It looks like it's going to die off though. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. Possibly. I just weren't aware. I weren't aware there. But it does look like it's going to dip it out just as we get around for our second lap. We're not going to get a faster lap, unfortunately. So Vosu will go out in this qualifying round, and the water's coming back. See, Lara hopefully is going to push through. Oh, I should have noticed that. I did say, didn't I? Just at the start of qualifying, looks like it could be cloudy. It's going to rain, and never mind. So that is a shit second qualifying time. Does look like not many people have gone out though. 1, 2, 3. If these guys get good times, which they probably will, then Lara may get pushed out of Q1, in which case we have failed our sponsorship objective. They are taking it slow on the way back in. Can you guys pull your finger out, just sitting there, and everyone else get you around? Who's 17th? Wilson, I don't want to tell you to put your finger out, but can you just go a teeny weeny bit faster? How the fuck are these guys got around for a second run? So they're not doing... Oh no, they are. I thought they were coming into the pit. They have come into the pit. Okay, so can you guys now finish off, please? Come into pit. Is that it? You've come into pit. Taylor into pit. Lovely. So Vosu's 18th. Lara has gone through to Q2. Let's have a look. Come on, just get past this. I hate how long it takes to load. It could just be my computer is slow at loading this stuff. Anyone... Surprisingly, Hal Wilson, I suppose. Vosu, whatever. Lara, like a second behind first place, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So, it's raining again. How bad is it going to get? Looks like it's going to get pretty bad. Let's go out on wets, actually, I feel. Let's take the wets. And we'll go straight out. Come on, Lara. Do it for us. The great hope of this team, and so far you've been disappointing. You're kind of like... I don't know how to describe you, really. There's so many disappointing people out there. And you're one of them. You really are. Overheated perfect. Come on, do something with that, please. The track is going to get dry before you come in, isn't it? Or can we make the most of this? Is the wet tyre the right choice? I think the wet tyre is the right choice, you know. We've got most of that lap is going to be wet, isn't it? And then it's going to turn into inter. I think that was a good choice. Stefansson's 7 seconds slower than us on the inters. Naito, Amura, Holgersen are all to come in still, and they do have wets. Pernett has gone ahead of us on his wets, unsurprisingly. We're going to send it out on softs, I feel. Yeah, let's go out on softs now. New set of softs. So at the minute, Lara's in 4th. There are guys coming in. Obviously, a load of people now going to go out on softs as well, but hopefully we'll be able to do something with it. Come on, Lara. Everyone changes off. Overheated perfect. Yeah, there are a lot of guys. In fact, everyone is changing to softs now. So everyone's going to be faster. There's a good chance we're going to get knocked out here. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised. Everyone's going to be out soon. Naito, Holgersen, Amura might run out of time if they're not careful. That lap felt pretty good. Well, yeah, because no one else has gone out. Pernett has got a faster lap than we have by the looks of things. Parisi is setting new faster sectors everywhere. So we're down into 5th now, 6th now, 7th. I'm not going to be able to get time to go out again. 2 more guys in lap. We should go through the Q2 by the looks of things. 8th. People are pulling into the pits as opposed to going round. How many of those? All of them. So we are through to Q2 and we came in 8th there. That's not bad. Landvik out, Swearo out, NATO out, Holgersen out. All of these big names out already. Interesting. Interesting. Last little slurp of coffee. So through to Q3. Come on, Lara. You got to do something here, girl. You really have. You need to get me a nice 9th at least. We need this money if we want to carry on racing. You either need to take a pay cut, not going to happen, or you need to get 9th. So we are locked into the softs to start that race, unfortunately. Let's go out on these. Let's just use these tyres up. So we're locked into our Q2 tyres, which is a little bit unfortunate. I don't like being locked into a tyre choice. You never know what's going to happen, but they are the rules. Hopefully things will come up in voting so we can get that changed. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like being forced to use a particular tyre. There is a vote coming up soon. I can't remember what the vote is. We abstained in the previous one. The previous vote was... Oh, fuck me, what was the previous vote? It weren't very good for us, but I weren't too fucking fussed about it, so I abstained from it, and it didn't go through anyway. So the next one is something we're going to want, I believe. Come on, Larry, getting pushed down here. You need to get out there with a faster fucking lap. Much faster. Like Parisi's setting new speeds. Giuliani and Partner still to come in, but they're going to blow us out of fucking water, without a doubt. Come on, girl. Let's try that. Send you out on those ones. I think probably what's going to happen... Yeah, we're down into 10th now. What's probably going to happen with the race is that we're going to have Lara do a 2-stopper on the softs and Vosa do a 1-stopper on a medium. Because we're locked into these soft tyres, we're going to have to stop more than once. That is the only issue with finishing this high up. This is going to be a much slower lap, isn't it? I can just see it. I think us fucking around with that's actually made the car worse as opposed to better. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh well. Full second slower at the first sector, 5 seconds slower at the second sector. We're not going to... Oh, because it's raining. It doesn't help, does it? Should have seen that. Oh, well, never mind. We don't hit our sponsorship objective. Yeah, you're right, that was lame, but it's not your fault. I should have seen that it was going to start raining. But we wouldn't have been faster anyway, even in the rain, on the right tyres. Everyone needed to be out really at the start for us to have done that. It's one of those things, though. Looks like we may have slowed down their pit time, their drive time, which is always good. So Parisi is probably going to go through in number 1 position. Does look that way, doesn't it? Who's in 3rd? Critchley, mate, pull your finger out. Get a fit. 8th, Sorensen. Fuck's sake, mate. Why do you have to start a whole new lap? Just get everyone in now. Just get it over with. It's just painful to watch. Really painful to watch. There we go. Parisi in 1st, us in 10th. Probably could have got a faster lap on. Actually, no, look, it's like 6 seconds in between it. So, we don't get money from this. It just pushes us further into administration and the end of the game. If it does become the end of the game, guys, as I said, we are going to start a new team. We'll probably go into the F1 series just to start over. We'll carry on being called... Actually, I don't know if we're going to carry on being called Blue Ball Racing. We'll have a look. So, it's 32 laps. Okay, I wanted to see what my tyres were though, mate. Okay, yeah. So how much we've got left on those? 7 to 9. So we're going to have to take 10 laps worth of fuel, I'd say. Yeah. So 10 laps worth of fuel. Let's change the setup here. So with 32 laps, 11 to 13, 14 to 16. So that's pushing it, isn't it? 11 to 13. What do you think he'll get with the soft tyre degradation? I think we're going to have to go 2 stoppers both drivers actually. So let's go. So he gets this. So soft tyres wear more slowly. So if we take that and 15%, yeah. And with this guy we'll go pit stop guru and race trim. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go on softs for the whole thing. Don't think 10% is going to be enough. And then we'll go push and overtake. Push and overtake for both drivers. Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Yeah, fuck it, that'll do. So Parisi, Stefansson, Critchley with his broken neck, Giuliani and Pernett first 5. Can't believe we're getting beaten by someone with a fucking broken neck, seriously. So Lara's going to lose position straight away because she is absolute dog shit. There we go. Oh, no, she's managed to gain positions. Vosu gaining positions. Oh, lovely. I'm in 8th and 14th respectively. This is a surprise. Then again, is it? Can we get some rain, please? Can we please get some rain? Lara cutting up on the inside. Apparently my threatening to cut her tits off has really woken her up. So 5th for her. Vosu has lost a position, unfortunately. Can we, Lara, can we possibly get a podium? Can we please? Because that would really be useful. That was a nice little burst of pace there. So Lara up into 3rd is going to lose it here on this corner. It's unfortunate. She's got shoved there, I thought. Back in the 3rd now. Going to give her a little bit of a shunt. Vosu into 12th. Lara is gaining on Stefansson. You got to remember though, Landvik making his way up here. These guys are a little bit slower. The better drivers went out early in the qualifying, so I mean Parisi is a good driver, but we've got a fastest lap so far. Looks like if we can keep this going and get the fastest lap, that is extra points for us. So what's that? 57.983. That's not a brilliant lap, but maybe we'll take it. Let's go neutral on the tyres for both drivers. We need to try and eke this out a little bit longer. Lara's probably going to end up doing 3 pit stops in this race, just because she's going to be on softs the whole duration. Might have to go to mediums at some point. Vosu setting new fastest sectors as well there. Lara's still on the tail of Parisi here. She's not having a bad race at all. Maybe she's actually started to realise she needs to pull her finger out. Almost got in there. Obviously, I know if we went back to Vosu, who's in 8th by the way, we'd probably see some interesting shit going on. I'm interested to see how Lara does. I really am. Let's get her to go back onto high. Just do a little bit more there. Let's get Vosu. Vosu we're going to try and pull out maybe a little bit longer. Yes, we are, because you're going to go on to hybrid mode just for a little while, alright? As are you. So hybrid mode won't last long, especially at the rate we're driving, but we're going to pit now actually. We're losing speed. So how many laps do we get out of these? 11 to 13, that brings us up to 20, potentially, probably 19. And we've got to try and get 13 laps out. Yeah, we'll go mediums first, I feel. And we're going to take 17 laps of fuel. There we go. Park conditions fine. Recharge the battery, no. We're going to come out well behind in 19th here, but it needs to be done. Everyone's got to pit soon. That is the thing. Made a mistake. Down into 20th. Let's have a look at Vosu. How are you doing, mate? You got loads of fuel, haven't you? That's fine. People pitting. He's going to cut in between 2 people. That was a sexy little move there. Up into 6th. Smash out a bit of speed. Some drivers going in. Not gaining anything out of that one, though. Up into 6th. Lara, can you maybe pull your finger out and catch up with the pack? Because these guys are not far away from lapping you at the minute. Vosu is still sitting in 6th. He is battling with Landvik for 5th, though. I pressed that at the wrong time, didn't I? Never mind. Up in the 3rd, thank you very much. Landvik undertaken beautifully there. Vosu in 2nd, with on the tail of Holgersen. Yeah, okay, mate, it's fine, it's fine. We're going to conserve, alright? And we're also going to bring you down to high. Just wanted you to go that a little bit longer. Up in the 1st, everyone else pitting. I feel like if we get far enough ahead, we could probably pit Vosu soon. I mean, he's got 2nd and 3rd, Nato and Amora on his tail. Lara's got herself back up to 16th. Vosu's going to be lapping Minzer in a second by the looks of things. Let's go back. No, let's keep it on that. Let's keep it on that. It's fine. Let's push. Lara, can you maybe get a little bit of a shunt on? We'll wait till... What we're going to do is... I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen here, because you can't see me pointing at the screen. Even if I had a camera, you wouldn't be able to see where I'm pointing. So that's just fucking stupid. we're going to try and get Lara to push along this back stretch there. I don't know if you can see Lara coming along there. She has gained a position, but she's got a lot of charge to work with, so... Oh shit, we need to hit Vosu. He was running out of fuel. So laps 12, we'll get 11 to 13. Yes. 15 laps of fuel. 14, 15. Parts are fine, battery no. It's going to come out in... Oh, we'll risk it. We had a mistake on the last one, so I'm hopefully we can play the odds. We'll risk it, come out in 11th. So let's go to Lara. Lara in 14th now. She's gained herself 6 positions back. She's on the tail of a couple of drivers. There's a few drivers coming into pit very shortly. That's fine, yeah. Go conserve. That's fine. Just get past these drivers who are in the pit. Up into 13th. Still more drivers to go in still. Vosu, unfortunately, has run out of fuel. I thought I got him to pit in before that, but apparently not. Can we just switch to that mode? Vosu is... I fucked it, haven't I? I fucked it with Vosu. Never mind. I thought I pitted him before he got round the pits. Apparently not. Lara up into 9th. Vosu's going to come out in probably 20th. Looks like it. That is just dog shit by me. I can only apologise for that, guys. So, I have fucked Vosu's chances of a podium. Vosu was going to get a podium if it wasn't for that. And that is my own damn fault. Lara up to 8th. Oh, Vosu, I'm so sorry, mate. I am so sorry. It's just abysmal. Yes, Lara, you can just hold back a little bit on that fuel for me, thank you. Vosu, I need you to... I know it was my fault, mate, but I need you to just turn it around a little bit now. You need to just pick up the pace a little bit. He's vying with 19th. As you can see, the skitzing out there. He has got 19th. He is catching up on Wilson in the 18th. I swear I don't think it's too far ahead. No, he's not. Lara's kind of in no man's land at the minute. I mean, Swanningen's on her tail, but she is not really catching up with Pernat either. Not at all. So, I don't know what to do there. She's kind of catching up, kind of not. It's a really bizarre one. So, I don't think she's going to do anything decent here beforehand. I think that's going to be her final position, really. Vosu has got Milado in his sights, and he should take him with this big boost here. Yep, just about. And he is catching up with the pack, despite my best efforts. Lara's got 12% battery, only 38% tyre though, so let's switch you up to overtake. You had the fuel. We get 2 more laps out of these tyres. Should be alright. Vosu, how are you getting on, mate? Are you catching up with people? Kind of. He's got both Suero and Taylor in his sights by the looks of things. This is Vosu's race, this really is. He's loving this. If it weren't for the fact I fucked him up, we'd be in a fantastic position. He's up into 16th. Now up into... No, I thought people had pitted. Apparently not. I thought he was up into 15th there. Don't worry about the fuel level. I'll worry about the fuel level, okay? Lara, you're going to go into hybrid mode. She has lost a position down into 9th. So we're going to push here. We have lost the fastest lap, unfortunately. So you are going to pit now. So how many laps are remaining? 12. Let's give you 15 laps worth of fuel. Park condition, no. Fit strategy, we'll go with fast, shall we? Or balanced? We'll go with balanced. Going to come out in 19th either way by the looks of things. Now, switch down to medium, go to hybrid. Does look like a lot of people are pitting. Maybe this is Vosu's chance to gain a couple of positions here. Don't run out of fuel, please, Lara. You should be alright going in there. So, can Vosu take 15th? Up into 12th. Lovely work. Lovely work. And that's a good pit, even though we're coming out in 20th. Up into 19th, actually. So Vosu up into 11th. There's a few guys in front of us looking to pit. So maybe we can get something here. So we're going to dip down to that mode there. Maybe bring back onto that. You need to switch onto VAT mode and neutral. So, Vosu in 11th. Can we please get caught up with some of these drivers, because they will want to pit soon. Who's that on your tail? That's Cannon on your tail. Okay. Vosu up into 10th. Lara has been blue flagged by Parisi, unfortunately, but might be able to gain something here. A lot of drivers going into pit now. Can we do something about it? Let's switch to Vosu. Can you please get ahead of some of these drivers, mate? Oh, up into 4th. You're going to have to pit though on this one, aren't you? So let's do this. How many laps? 8 laps remaining. Let's give you 11 laps of fuel. Go over fast. Bang, bang. Yep. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a nail bite to this for me, I have to say. Lara up into 16th, gaining a few positions herself. Has got a fair bit of battery to work with. Vosu down into 4th now. Come on, Vosu, have a good one. Please, please, please get a good one. Lara into 14th, Vosu 18th, 19th. It was a good pit. It's just unfortunate as to where we came out. Tyres are looking fine. Fuel, we've got more than enough. Don't need to go into hybrid mode at all. Who's that behind us? Parsonen. Okay. Couple more drivers still to go into the pits. There's going to be a couple more drivers still to probably have one more pit after this, maybe, if we're lucky. Vosu up into 17th. We did fuck him, we really did. Didn't mean to. Lara's lost a position to Partonen. We'll have some drivers going to pit. Wilson, you going to go in yet, mate? How is Wilson still hanging on? Surely it'd be better just to pit, mate. You know, your tyre deg's going to be knackering you up, slowing down your times. Both drivers do have excess fuel. I don't know why we're not using it. You especially can push. Let's go into push for you as well. Come on, let's take Parton, please. Can we please get some more positions? We need to go up. Lara has done well there. Come on, Lara. 2 more laps to go. Can you please just get like a top 10 for me? So Lara up into 11th. Can Vosu make the most of this one driver in the pits? He can, I guess, up into 16th. Lara is catching up with Critchley and his broken neck. Should be able to catch up with Critchley and his fucking broken neck. How is he driving? Oh, it's not broken neck, it's dodgy neck. But still, how is he driving? So Lara doesn't quite have the fucking pace, does she? Really. Vosu into 14th. Lara is catching up there. That's the thing. How's he... What? Did you see that? 10th. Okay, someone retired? No. How are you 11th then? Are you just really far behind? What? I'm really confused. Anyway, Lara in 11th. Vosu is quite a way behind Soininen. Come on, Lara. Come on, Lara. Get something out of this, please. Let's go to attack mode for both drivers. Do not lose out. Do not fucking lose out to fucking Partonen. Just about. So we got an 11th and 14th. Not good enough, really. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad finish for our team. It's just we need money. We really desperately need money, and we're not getting any money. So 2 pits, not bad, really. Should have done this one a little bit earlier, and this one. If we'd have got, yeah. Honestly, if we just hadn't fucked up Vosu with that pit, I think he'd have been. I still think he'd have been top 6. That was really my fault there. Parisi got the fastest lap, unsurprisingly. Vosu has gone down, and Lara's gone up. We're sitting in 3rd still. Everyone else is catching up with us, so that's the issue. Fairly average performance of Blue Ball Racing. Yeah, I know. Oh, what are they going to say? They're going to tell us about a pit, or we fucked up, aren't they? That's what the interview is going to be. You fucked up on a pit. Well, it's not going to say that exactly, but that's going to be the general gist of it. You know, it's the same thing all the time. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong. I'm just not so much depressed. I'm just feeling a little bit down about how our team is doing at the minute. We should be doing a lot better than we actually are. So 100% there, up 18.51. Expected result 7th. You came 7th. Happiness is up 6. Marketability is not changed. Real relationships have gone up. I mean, there's good things there, but I mean, we need the marketability to go up. And we are 465 grand into the red. When is our next sponsorship due? It needs to be due soon. Please be due soon. One more race. Fuck's sake. Interview with the Evening Herald. Okay. Jacob Versu was fuming after running out. Are you going to apologise to him? I do owe him apologise. That was my mistake. That's gone down. That's gone up. Yeah, honestly, guys, that was my mistake. I fucked that one up the arse. I really did. So, at the end of the next race, we're going to be 1.2 million in the red. We're going to need a big sponsor to come in to get us out of this. It's not going to happen. 1 race, 3 races, 6, 9, 7. There's a lot of races coming in. Well, there's a lot of races to go before we can get our next sponsorship. So the next race will be at the Black Sea GP in Russia, or well, just probably Crimea. So Ukraine, and I've upset someone, haven't I? So practice, apparently it's going to be raining, and qualifying and the race is going to be sunny. Can we see that? Chance of rain 0%, 0%, 17, 17. So yeah, so we will join each other again in the Black Sea, well by the Black Sea, not in it, but you know. So if you did enjoy the episode, please like and subscribe. Leave me a cheeky comment. Tell me I'm an idiot for spending all our money on a test track that we're not going to be able to use because we don't have money to create a new engine, and we're not going to be here next season because the team's going to fold. Yeah, you know. But yeah, leave me a cheeky comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.